Guys, happy Saturday. This is Paul again for Replica Gun Reviews, and in front of me I have the infamous Parabellum Pistole P08, also known as the Luger, created after its named after its creator, George. I think that's how you say it. It's George Luger. It's not spelled like the American George. There's no E at the end. And anyway, this comes from the Umarex Legend series. As you can see, I have the box with me this time, unlike I did with the Makarov and the PPKS. They all come nicely packaged like this. So when you get it, it comes in a box like this, and it also comes with a little history on it, which is awesome. I always say these Umarex Legend guns are solid, and they are, man. I have not had any issues with any of them. I'd say this one is probably my favorite. It's a Luger, obviously. It's probably a lot of people's favorite gun, or at least one they would like to add to their collection. I wish it was real, but hey, the replica is pretty close. I mean, it's an exact replica according to Umarex USA, all the way down to the weight, which is, by the way, 1.38 pounds. I got mine on Amazon, but right now it was on Amazon Prime, but I guess it's not available. But it does say you can get it through other sellers. It says you can get it new for $68.99, or you could just go on the Umarex USA site and get it for $70.99. I would say get it if you're a gun collector or a CO2 gun collector, air gun collector. This is a solid piece of gun machinery. It's all metal, shoots at 410 feet per second. The only plastic on it is the grip covers. Even the magazine is metal. It has this little weird little shape like this. I'm not sure why, but I guess that's just to replicate the actual grip. But anyways, so yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about this. Obviously it comes with its standard warnings, like all CO2 guns. It does say here model P08, 4.5 millimeter. It has its serial number. I'm not sure if you noticed, but on the safety, it actually says safety in German, which is Geishert. In fire mode, there is no word, but fire in German is Führer. It's just indicated by a red dot, so when you see that red dot, you know you're in fire mode. When you don't see it, you know you're in safety. The only two buttons on this gun that you need to use are the safety and the mag release. That's it. Nothing else works. Everything else is molded, which, by the way, I wanted to know if anybody out there knows what this is or what this was supposed to be. Please let me know, because I am deadly curious. Like, it has to be something, because as you can see, it's molded, but it does have like a hinge, so it did something. I'm not sure what. Like, this looks like it opened up or something. I'm not really sure, but if anyone knows, please comment. But yeah, anyways, so this is a solid gun. I really like this thing. I've shot it probably about, say, 5 times already. I haven't had any gas leaks, any misfires, anything, no problems whatsoever. It only maxes out at 410 feet per second, which is not the highest ever. I think the Makarov was 430. I'll have to post that. But anyways, I would still say get this. This thing is awesome. Like, I love holding it. Obviously it's a classic. Let me see here. Wikipedia. I think the first model was made from 1898 to 1948. It was made by several countries. So the Swiss made it. The Germans made it, obviously, first. Then what succeeded it was the Walter, so the PPK. So the PPK was actually based off of this. This is really cool gun. I love the design of it. I love the way that the grip is. I love how it feels right here. Like, it just feels perfect. Like, it's perfectly conformed to your hand. Like, when you hold it, I love the way it feels. I'm not sure if you noticed, but between the trigger and inside of the trigger guard, there's not much space. And I kind of like that. It's almost like a safety mechanism in itself, so you know if there's once your finger's in there, if there's any backwards motion, you're going to pull the trigger. So that's sort of a safety mechanism in itself, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. On the other side, as you can see, everything's all molded, so you can't strip this apart unless you know what you're doing. I wouldn't do it unless you want to avoid your warranty. It does, as I said, have a 21 round dropout magazine, which is all metal. As you can see, there's a little spring right there. You just pull down and you just lock in, hold it upside down, you load your BBs in there, which I'll show you soon. But yeah, anyways, I have nothing bad to say about this gun. I would say definitely get one. I'm going to do some penetration testing after I show you how to load CO2 and BBs. And then, you know, I don't think this is going to do much damage, but it's still a cool gun. But we'll see, who knows. But anyways, let me show you how to load CO2 and BBs into this thing. So, first of all, you hit the mag release, which is right there, and it drops out the magazine. Put your magazine down, then you flip the gun over, take this side off, and then as you can see, it has one of those little tabs and a screw that you just screw down like that. Screw it all the way down so that the CO2 cartridge fits in. You get your standard 12-gram CO2 cartridge. I have one made here by Crossman. As I always emphasize in all videos, get your PELLGUN oil. Always use the PELLGUN oil. You'll never have to worry about a broken seal, as far as I know, in my experience anyway. But always check too which way the CO2 cartridge goes in, so you don't waste the PELLGUN oil. So it goes in head first in this gun. So what I'm going to do is just take my PELLGUN oil, just take the cap off. I got to clean up this PELLGUN oil bottle a little bit. Then you just simply apply one little drop like that. Then you put your PELLGUN oil to the side. And then you just stick it in like that. And then you turn it. Alright, so now I feel if I turn anymore, it's gonna pierce the CO2 cartridge. And one thing I noticed with these Umarex Legends guns is there's little to no gas leak, as you'll hear. So as I turn this, you'll hear it. It was like little to none at all. So I love that about these. I've had CO2 guns where you turn it and it's like a quarter of the CO2 cartridge comes out. But anyways, once you have your CO2 cartridge in, you take your grip cover. This one, by the way, as you can see, has two little outcroppings, and they line up right there and there. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera. So this one does go, you put the top first in, and then the bottom just snaps on like that, and then you're ready to go. Then you put your gun down. Always make sure it's on safety, just in case, you never know. Then you take your magazine, you take the spring right here, put it all the way down, push it forward, and then to load BBs, you just hold it upside down. So what I'm going to do is I got my steel BBs here. As I said, it shoots .177 caliber steel BBs. Then you take your magazine, hold it upside down, and I'll probably cut out some of this, but I'll show you how to load a few. But you just simply stick them in the hole like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1 eternity later.
20, 21. So guys, as you can see on the 21st one, you should see it actually. So that's how you know the clip is full, and then all you do is just push this little spring forward and it locks it into place. Now all 21 are loaded. Let me just set that down, and I will just put these BBs back so I don't make a mess. And then I keep them in these little containers. These are handy for these. You take your magazine, and that little U shape faces backwards, and then you just pop it back in like that, and it's ready to go. You don't have to cock it or anything. You just take it off safety and pull the trigger, and you're off. But anyways, guys, I would say definitely go pick this up. I don't know if you can hear this. Let me see. Yeah, but if you can hear that, you can hear it's pretty solid. It's all metal, like I said. Everything is metal except for the grip covers. But yeah, definitely pick this up, and I'm gonna do some penetration testing with this. As I always say, I'm gonna try to use some of the same objects to keep the penetration testing conditions similar, so we can get an idea of what is actually powerful than what. So I want to know if this can do more damage than any of the other guns that I've reviewed. So let's get to that. I'm going to start off probably with a milk carton and then work my way up to electronics. But anyways, yeah guys, so the Luger Parabellum Pistole P08, this thing is awesome. If you like my videos, give me 2 thumbs up, give me a like, definitely comment, tell me how I'm doing. I hope that I'm giving you guys enough information. I just don't want you to second guess any buys or anything like that. Definitely pick this up if I was you. I would definitely pick it up if I was you. I mean, you know, even if it doesn't shoot fast, it's still awesome and it's solid. I just love owning it. I wish I had a real one, as I said, but I don't, so unfortunately this is what I'm going to have to stick with. So on to some penetration testing now, guys, and I'll see you in the next clip. Alright guys, so since there's no blowback action, I'm just going to do, I'm going to empty 21 shots, whole magazine, into my pellet trap real quick just to show you how it fires. Safety's off, I have a fresh CO2 cartridge in, all 21 shots, so here we go. Alright, and that's it. Alright everybody, so I figured I'd do a little grouping test here. Pardon that motorcycle in the background. So I'll be at a distance of about 6 feet away, 6-7 feet away, give or take a few inches. And let's see what we can do. I'm going to aim right, obviously, for the black center. I'm going to circle in the center. Got a full mag, let's take it off safety. Ooh, dead center. Dead center again. it. See how it did. I wouldn't say that's terrible. I got some pretty tight groups, like toward the end there, my hands started shaking. This compared to me was on like a downward angle, so I had to aim downward, so I guess that's why I was hitting here so much. But yeah, that's not so bad. The first couple of shots, if you're really aiming hard and you keep that composure, as you can see, the first two shots were dead on center. But yeah, so that's the Umarex Legends Luger, and let's go on to some penetration testing. Guys, so as you can see, I got my standard plastic milk carton filled with water. Got the pellet trap behind it, and I'm just gonna aim for right here, right where the sticker is, and then see if we can get any through the actual milk carton. Alright, take it off safety. Alright, there is a couple making it to the milk carton, the pellet trap. Alright, that's it. That was 21 rounds. That was pretty close grouping, actually. Yeah, I was about 6 feet away. Pour that thing up, we'll see. Yeah, a couple made it fully through. Let's see the back of this thing. I'll show you a better penetration video later. Yeah, definitely some made through. That's funny because I gotta check the FPS of the macro. I thought it was 20 FPS higher, and none made it through. I think maybe one or two, but I'll check. Okay, folks, so this is the aftermath of the milk carton. As you can see, I tried to get a tight grouping. A lot of them came out of the back this time. I was actually wrong. The Makarov maxes out at 380 FPS. The PPKS maxes out at 295 FPS, and the Luger maxes out at 410 FPS. So far, the 3 Legend series guns that I've done, the Luger is the strongest. And as you can see, it shows as more shots actually made it through to the pellet trap. So yeah, that's the aftermath of the milk carton, and move on to the next one. Alright guys, so since the Luger actually made it all the way through the milk container, and it has a higher FPS than both of my previous Legend series guns I did reviews on, I figured I'd give the tin can another try. I'm only going to do 2 or 3 shots. I have the feeling they're not going to penetrate, but let's see. Again, I'll be about 10 feet away, so let's see what happens. Alright. Alright. I think one actually made it all the way through. Maybe 1 or 2. Let me see. One definitely. I heard 2 come back at me. I'll have to look at the footage again, but yeah, as you can see, that's what we got. Those are definitely from the Luger, these puncture holes, because the Makarov only dented it up like that. It didn't actually puncture. So, looks like we split the can there, didn't go all the way through, but it looks like 2 made it actually all the way through. Nothing came to the backside, so yeah, that's not so bad. And that's a pretty official tin can, not so thick. It's like your normal sauce can. Alright. Alright folks, so this is the tin can. As you can see, the Luger definitely penetrated. They didn't come back out the back. These shots here were from the Makarov. They didn't penetrate. They just dinged it up really good. But the Luger actually penetrated. Not every shot, but a few of them. So definitely did more damage. It should have. It's a higher FPS. Than the Makarov and the PBGuns. So so yeah, that's the extent of that. And I'll move on from here. Sorry, tin can. It's okay. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got the LG Stylo 3 again. And I'm gonna hit it with the Luger this time at 410 FPS. Same distance, about 10 feet away. So I'm going to only put about 2 or 3 shots into it and see what happens. And then maybe one point blank. Alright. Here we go, guys. Safety off. Alright. Looks like the LG Stylo had enough. So nothing got lodged in, but I don't know if you could tell. The craters they left though are much deeper than the Makarov. I'm gonna do one point blank and just see what happens. Still didn't get stuck, but as you can see, that even went deeper still. So no damage to the back. As you can see, no dents or anything yet, but I'll show you better in the aftermath video. Alright guys, so this is the aftermath of the LG Stylo. As you can see, as far as I know, until I watched the footage again, these 2 shots were from the Luger and this one. I would say they went deeper than the other ones. I'm pretty sure this was from, I can't remember what these 2 were from, but they went deeper, none of them got lodged. Let me try to open this up. The battery's in there. You can see the battery's got some dents in it. If I can get the battery out. Let me see. Try to do this with one hand. Oh, I didn't even have to. Thank you, gravity. Yeah, as you can see, it just dinged it up in the back. Nothing actually penetrated. So yeah, that's the extent of the damage it'll do to an LG Stylo anyway. Alright guys, so this is the laptop I attempted to destroy in part 1 of laptop versus CO2 guns, which I'll leave a link for in the description. As you can see, I tore it up with some fully auto BBGuns. So I'm just gonna, I have 13 rounds left in the Luger, and I figured I'd just put maybe 7 in here and then go for the PSP. Maybe the GS5 again. The GS5's getting real hit, but so I'm gonna put a few in here and then move on to those guys. So let me take this off to safety, get back here, and then here we go, guys. Alright, let's see what happened. Oh wow, so 2 got lodged. I think 1, I gotta look at the footage again, but 1 might have went into a hole that was already made. And it looks like 2 bounced back. But yeah, so that was about 10 feet away. They got lodged. Let's do 1, as it's becoming custom here on this channel to do 1 point blank. So we're gonna do that right here. Take it off safety, that would help. Alright, so Yeah, it got lodged. So I don't know if that's gonna do any more damage than that. I could try hitting it in the spot right here, like where it's already a hole made, and see what happens. Let's see. It didn't do much else. There's like a layer. It went through fully, you know, like the fully autos went fully through the first glass, but there seems to be a barrier between the screen and maybe the chips behind it that it's not going through. So it did dent it though. So not bad at all. Definitely a good little gun. It's got a little power behind it. Alright guys, so this is the aftermath of my old Dell laptop that I attempted to destroy in my last video, and as you can see, these were the shots I believe from the Luger, and most of them, yeah, I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 or 7 shots got lodged in it. The rest was torn up by automatic 1911s and then my M4 177. But yeah, same difference as the phone. They just got lodged this time. So as you can see, not much more damage. Alright guys, so I have 8 shots left, and I figured I'd take out the GS5, which has obviously been through hell if you've been keeping up with my channel. This thing had a fresh screen when we started, but I figured I'd just dump all 8 rounds into this thing and just, you know, go at it. So here we go. I'm going to take it off safety and just finish this off with the GS5. Alright. Wow. First shot knocked it over. I'm gonna go from the backside like I was doing before, but I gotta lean it a little more, I think, so it doesn't tip over. Let me just move it over, get it in your camera angle a little better. Alright. Wow, it still wants to tip. That penetrated through the back of the phone though. I'm gonna aim for the camera. Oh wow. Oh, that BB just came right back at me and actually split the phone apart. It definitely penetrated. It's definitely causing more damage to the front. You could see it being pushed out, all the glass. Damn, this phone is hit. But yeah, I wanted to do this. I don't know what will happen, but I wanted to just hit the camera. I'm gonna go point blank on this camera. Did I do any damage? I don't even know if I hit the camera. No, I hit right there. I didn't want to put the muzzle right up to the camera, but let's see here. Oh, am I out? Let me see. Yeah, I'm out. Alright guys, so yeah, that's the extent of the damage we can do right now, unless I go load this thing up again, but I think that's good enough for today's video. I'll show you the aftermath of this a little better in a sec, so let me just sweep up these BBs real quick and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, so here is the really beat up GS5. I don't even know what shots, honestly. I'll have to look at the footage again. I don't know what shots came from the Luger. But I do know these two were from the Luger and they did penetrate. This thing, I did try to hit the camera. I missed, I think, both times. I didn't want to have my face in there, so I couldn't look. I did the best I could. I know I hit it there the first time I tried to hit the camera. The second time, I think it was just empty. I don't even think anything came out. Yeah, that's the extent of that. Let me try to open this up. I don't even have to try anymore. Like, it doesn't even fit on anymore. But oh man, yeah. As you can see, the back is blown out a little bit. This thing is ripped up inside. The battery might have saved. If there was a battery in this, it might have saved holes from, and the pellets from exiting the phone, or the other way around, from pushing the glass out from shooting it from behind. But yeah, that's pretty bad. So I'll have to review the footage over again. I'll do some shots in slow-mo to make sure I see exactly which ones they were, because I cannot tell at all. This thing is ripped up. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next clip, and that's the Galaxy S5, or what's left of it. Alright guys, so that was the review, some accuracy testing, and some penetration testing with the Umarex Legends Luger. So let me know what you think. Definitely give me a like if you like my videos. Definitely comment, because I love hearing from you guys. I love conversations with you. So definitely comment. And again, in my opinion, this is a real solid gun. For the price too, I would pick it up, definitely. But that's just my opinion. So until next time, peace out guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time.